Citigroup says that India's cut to cooking gas cost might help slow inflation and shift attention to lowering the price of petrol and diesel ahead of certain important festivals and critical elections. Economists at Citibank in a research note said that the government's plan to cut the price of cooking gas might ease inflation by roughly 30 basis points. Citibank economists expect inflation to dip below 6% in September as a result of that measure and a decline in tomato prices. Retail prices hit a 15-month high in July, driven mostly by a jump in the food cost, prompting authorities to take efforts to rein them in. Now, cooking gas cylinders in India were reduced by price by $2.4 on Tuesday, relieving roughly 300 million customers. India has already restricted rice, wheat and onion exports to lower food costs. Citibank economists said, I'm quoting here, in the backdrop of rural economy stress and the general K-shaped recovery, a reduction in cooking gas price could be positive for consumer sentiment. The key thing to watch would be any spike in onion prices due to possible demand-supply shortfall in September. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will seek a third term in office in a national election scheduled for early 2024. Several states, including Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, will have elections in the final 3 months of this year. Citibank economists suggested that more fiscal measures need to be discussed to reduce inflation and boost rural economies. Despite fluctuations in crude prices on the international market, retail prices for petrol and diesel have stayed stable but high for over a year. Economists noted that excise tax cuts are a possible solution to high cost of fuel and getting inflation under control. On the other hand, two monetary policy officials have cautioned that with inflation reaching a 15-month high, the Reserve Bank of India must take precautions to prevent a domino effect from the recent spike in food prices. Although the RBI's goal is to maintain inflation between 2 to 6%, CPI growth last month was a whopping 7.44%. Concerns about supply shortage due to unfavorable weather's impact on crop output drove up food prices by 11.51%. Still, the RBI left interest rates unchanged for the third consecutive meeting in August as it tries to strike a balance between controlling inflation and boosting growth. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.